podcast, baby. Dopest podcast cooking. Sitting down today with Pyrex artist Blanco the Bully. What's up with
what
it,
up
man?
with it, Blanco? About time we get you on here, man.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Well, you was late and shit, but it's cool. We ain't gonna say nothing.
Hey, I was late too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you
Traffic.
was.
All the brown people late again, huh?
Traffic like a motherfucker.
Who's the first one here again?
Right, we were on time.
Yeah.
It's all looking good.
Hey man,
We
white
was on
privilege.
time. White privilege. Damn.
But yeah, man. So what's going on with you, man?
What's new in your life? What'd you bring?
Oh, you know
I'm a director.
some, feel me?
Oh man,
About to
Salvatore.
the best bottle.
got that Don Julio.
You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Trying to tap that shit, man.
Hey, man, real quick, bro, Blancs, man, you know, we were, before we started recording, man, we talking about a lot of, like, the ins and outs and, you know, relationship with your lady, how you guys been married for so long, you know what I mean, how you got married at the time, you had your baby, you know, while you were doing your time and stuff like that, man. Why don't we talk about, like, the difference of, like, how you stepped everything up, like, you know, because, you know, honestly, bro, we partners and shit like that. You know, we see each other on the streets from time to time and shit, man.
I thought he was saying he didn't want to talk about none of that shit.
Hey, no,
No, bro,
before
like-
that, because for the people that don't know him, right?
Oh, okay, I'm jumping over it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
jumping
jumping
over
over
it.
it.
My bad.
So
When did
let's-
you get mixed up in music? When did you want to do music? How'd you get your
Yeah.
foot in the water?
Man, I've been doing music for a minute, bro, since I was like 14.
For real?
Yeah, see, a lot of people don't know, bro, but when I was young, I had a song with Tito B, Casper Logs.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I was messing with the homies in San Jose. Some homie named Mr. Lifted. I don't really remember like the specifics on how we got introduced, but
Yeah,
like along the lines, we started doing music out there, and they put me on with him and
really?
Big Also Lug. So
Yeah.
I was like,
That's my
14
brother
years
right
old.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Big
got
Also?
phone when I was hella young, bro, and it's crazy, bro. Like at first I'm like, man, I can't do this music shit, you know. But then when I went in the booth and I spit some shit, you know what I'm saying? I sat back and listened to it. I'm like, well, that shit
Shit's
sound pretty
dope.
cool. You
It's
feel me?
either
Like,
for you or
I
against,
can make
yeah.
something happen with this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just being hella young, you feel me, on the block right there, and
Like teenage young or the young 20s type of shit?
not like 14.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
young.
so we'd be on the block thugging and shit.
What block is what you know demographics is this, man?
I'm from East Palo Alto.
Yeah.
Bay
This,
Area.
I know, but we gotta let them
Yeah,
know.
you
You know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying?
Hey, boy, grimy,
so,
boy.
So we was out there hella young and shit, be fucking around, and at the end of the day, be like, fuck it, let's hit the feel me, little at home studio. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Living
that shit
room.
works.
Yeah, fucking right there in the living room, bro, getting it. You feel me? Found this little microphone.
Yeah.
Fucking ended up buying that shit for like $50. You know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
The Dell computer,
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
around, you know what I'm saying? Reasons, all that, you know.
Reasons,
Yeah.
wow.
Making it happen. I was I was signed up for the Boys and Girls Club when I was hella young, right? So we ended up going up in there, fucking swipe the little microphone.
Telescope type of shit or something?
Badass kids, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
East
but-
Palm Army, that's where, you know what I mean? That's how you came up, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, coming up out the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like there's no option. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Did you-
you know, that's why the homies always like, you know, we tip our ass to you, bro. Like, you know, the struggle and everything that comes, bro. Everything you're doing now.
Yeah.
It's good to hear the story, man.
Because at 14, when you started that shit, like, did you keep doing it until you got maybe taken away or some shit from the opportunity?
I kept doing
Okay.
music. Well, I kept fucking with the music scene. Like after I did that song with Tito B and them, that shit pumped me up. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then around the time, like I was hella young, right? So the homies that were helping me with the music game, they're like, bro, you got potential. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and this is around the time when like I listen to Twista a lot and shit like that. So
Yeah.
I'll be rapping hella
Yeah.
fast, you know.
Oh, really?
And that's around the time everybody liked that shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
So that's the style I had. And then I ended up catching my case and shit. And
Did some time?
yeah, I ended up doing time. You feel me? I stopped completely with the music. But I was always writing poems and shit.
Hold on.
You feel me? Like
You know, I've been roasting.
yeah.
All right. So poems instead?
Yeah,
Shit, I'm in
yeah.
prison now. Just
Nah,
doing
nah.
poems and
But it's
shit.
like at the time I'm like I can't record shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm doing hella years, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like
You was still rhyming.
yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
How long were you down for?
Almost 14 years.
Damn.
And when did you get out?
2021.
Mhm.
2021.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what happens? What happens when you get? Well, before that, so we're talking about like
We going
what
back
Joe
to my
Bog. Yeah, we're
question?
going back
We
to
going
Joe
back to my
Bog's
question.
question.
Yeah.
Well, let me reiterate this. Let me reiterate
So
this.
we were talking about how you got married
Yeah.
in the pen, right?
Oh, in the
And-
pen.
Yeah. So you actually got married. And your wife's right here.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Conjugal vision.
how long have you
Shout out
guys
to
been together?
Fuck, man. It's
This
been
whole time, you
over
said.
10 years. But we've been together since So we was cool. We was talking like when I was out and shit. You feel me? I was young, fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Doing stupid shit. And she kept it solid. She'll write me. The funny thing is like we lost contact. I was in the halls fighting my case, and then her one of her cousins was right there. One of my homies and shit from my hood. So I had this little. I was there for hella long, right? So they had me passing out the food and shit. So all the homies and I went up to his cell. And then he's like, "Hey, my cousin, you there? So what's up? You feel me?" I'm like, "I'll tell her write me, bro."
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
she
shit.
wrote me, bro. And then fucking after that, you feel me?
That's
To
a
this
good,
day,
that's a
he
good
like,
love
well,
story right
yeah,
there, man.
yeah. You said you're old. You said
That's a
you
hood
said all. You was
story
all.
right there, man.
juvenile.
Oh, so you got hit young.
Yeah, I got hit
Gotcha.
on my 16th birthday. I went down.
Oh,
Yeah, I caught my case when I was 15, but I went down when I turned 16.
yeah.
But it's like I was always cool with her older brothers and shit. There's the older homies and shit. You feel me?
You had to go to YA first and then transfer over. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wife for a little bit.
So you're in prison. You're writing her,
Yeah.
and then what made you decide to get married?
He was ready in juvenile hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Nah,
I'll be with you forever.
Yeah, she was coming to visit me and shit. And like, bro, just fucking, we just connecting. Like she knew everything I was going through. She was right there through the struggle with me. I'm like, fuck you, let's tie the knot. You feel me?
That's dope.
Yeah.
So how instrumental was that to your doing time, to you being able to process doing time and be able to like make it bearable? How instrumental was that for you?
To be honest with you, it made my time go by faster. You know.
Yeah, that kind of hope
Something
is
to do,
dope, pussy.
yeah.
I'm just
You
saying,
feel
like,
me?
I'm gonna get out at some point, motherfucker.
To be honest with you, it's like just writing, and drawing and shit. Like it motivated me. Like looking forward to visits and shit. You feel me? She was coming to visit me every weekend.
Now the poems make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'll just be chilling for like she's always writing me. I was hella letters and shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And just like she'll be sending me pictures. She'll go out like to the beach or whatever. She'll be like, this spot's dope, right? Just motivating me. You feel me?
Yeah, and then
show me
you
the
imagining that shit when you get out, like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Or like she'll be sending me hella different songs. She'll be like, slap this whenever you get a chance. You feel me?
Nice.
Right.
And then
Keeping
so
you connected.
Yeah.
That's
how
dope.
long you been out?
Since shit, I got out
21.
21.
Oh
Like,
shit.
on,
He's not our
November.
math guy.
Yeah.
No, so
No,
so my big question is too, like, because there's a lot of people like I talk to too, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I feel like I was forgotten, you know what I'm saying? And that's why it's a big point for us, you know what I'm saying, as us being loved ones and have loved ones behind these walls. You know, we kind of take for granted that people have, you know, sometimes they can reach us outside of those letters and shit like that, right? It wasn't that easy to reach out to you
Yeah,
at that time
exactly.
with the claps and everything like that,
Right,
you
right.
know? And I think that made a big difference on not only your time and other people's times doing that, but you know, for the listeners, really, how important is it to show that a person that's sitting down shouldn't feel like they've forgotten? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it,
Too
like,
many of us
like
don't be there for our partners, man.
exactly like let's reiterate the importance of knowing that you have a visit or knowing that you having letters
Make you
coming
feel
in. You know
loved,
what I
boy.
mean? Yeah, instead of just look, because I remember looking, you know, after a few months, 6 to 9 months or something, I'm watching, you'll see her walk by, letters ain't getting
Yeah.
dropped or something. So I started, you know, trying to get back on it. But I'm happy for you guys too. That's
Mhm.
great. You know what I mean? But the people sitting down and the people that are out here on the streets, bro, like how important is it when you're sitting in that cell
Yeah,
to know that you got a letter dropping?
man.
That
It's,
shit life, huh?
yeah, because when you make somebody forget that when you make somebody feel like they're forgotten, fucking they feel like they don't got no hope or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
try to beat you up, yeah.
yeah, like I done seen like a couple of my cellies and shit like that. They didn't have no contact with the outside world and like they'll get excited for me when I'll get mail. You know what I'm saying?
What'd we get?
Yeah,
We?
not like it's a trip, bro. You feel me? Just seeing the effect that it had on people and their mental state. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they just feel like their backs against the wall. It's like, bro, I ain't got nothing to look forward out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some dudes that had dates. You know what I'm saying? They're blah blah. What you gonna do when you get out? I'm like, I ain't doing shit,
to get
bro.
right back.
I'm trying to come back. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn,
It's
like, that's
crazy.
a trip, bro. Like the way it makes you think. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
for when you have somebody that's there, like somebody supporting you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support
Was
system
that your
is
first
big.
run in and you had her the whole time? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah. No, like I
You
said,
know
bro,
what I
like
mean?
as far as as long as I've known you, I met you like a little bit after you got out. I was like, bro, it's dope. You know, I've always congratulated that. But I think the best thing about that story is too is that, you know, you have a big following as well. You know what I mean? A lot of people love your story.
Yeah.
A lot of like I'm a fan of you and your wife's story. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You live your life with
I
you.
think this is also something that people can learn too, that listen in and tune in on. you know what I mean, that if it's not your wife, it's your people that stand there behind you. You know what I mean? Like make sure these soldiers ain't forgotten about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna we are now that we're out and shit and we doing our thing, bro. Like we gotta make sure our people ain't forgotten.
There's
You know
too
what I mean?
many of
That's
us
doing-
guilty of
yeah,
that. Like we got love for our partners is down, but we ain't really dropping no line or nothing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I've
Even
been
just
in a
a letter.
situation
It
a
goes
lot
a
in
long
my
way,
life
bro.
too where
Yeah.
it made you feel good that someone,
Hell yeah.
you know, fuck with you when you're inside. But
Yeah, man.
But let me-
Everybody listening, man. Take 10 minutes out your day, man.
yeah.
Write a couple letters, bro.
Especially,
Yeah, because you
Don't
might have
take
a
too
fucking
much
drop a
time.
tear behind
Yeah,
that, you know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
especially like us in the music industry, entertainment business, like just shouting out the homies that's doing time. You feel me?
Right.
Like what we're doing, like promoting unity. It goes a long way, bro. Because like when I was sitting down, somebody shot me out on a song or something. That pumped me up. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
especially
Not as
like
dope as the letter though, but yeah.
yeah. But it's like
Across your mind. Though.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like you be like, damn it, homie shot me on the song. That's dope.
Yeah.
Man. I'm barely.
I did it for Fat. He probably didn't hear it for years after. You know what I mean? Till hella later, yeah.
But no, but like that, but like that's the thing, bro. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that are getting, you know what I mean, they're able to contact us now, through, you know, through social media,
Yeah.
shit like that. Man, go talk about who or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, bro, it's like we also have to remember, bro, like if they lose that clap,
Yeah.
they can't be losing our contact.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if
We can't have our people down.
bro,
on
because
like
honestly,
that,
bro,
like,
I'm
you know.
busy as hell. You know, I got hella kids, hella shit going on, but 5-10 minutes out of a day to
I
even
justified that
bro,
behavior the whole time our boy BFD was gone. And the second he got home, I knew right then. As soon as our eyes locked again, I was like, man, I could have did so much and I didn't.
man,
You know what I'm saying? I felt like a sucker because, like in the neighborhood, we know we love him,
Yeah.
but only a couple of us was fucking with him that way to keep make sure he felt that way, and I wasn't one of them.
right?
Yeah.
But
And I
but-
could have.
but-
And I was
but-
like, damn, well, that's some sucker shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but you see, the beauty of the struggle is, there's also other people coming up in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? That are also gonna recognize that a lady could hold you down and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
you,
dope.
You do your low times and your
Right.
up times. You don't have to do time
Yeah.
to have a lady there through your low times and your up times.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, to also make sure that everybody else knows that we have to be here for each other. And like I said, bro, I condone you and everything you're doing since you've been home and everything. Take care
And
of
I'm
the
sure
family.
most music is
working.
promoting brotherhood and,
Right.
and love and shit now. But so let me fast forward us a little bit out of the chains and the trenches. You got out. How the fuck how'd you get into music? How'd you end up with Pyrex? Can you tell us that story?
Yeah, so I've been doing music since I was in the pen. You feel me?
Yeah.
Had a little slap thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was already dropping music. And me and Fast always be chopping it up about music on the yard and shit, like what we are gonna do when we got out. But we was dropping shit. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
made it happen. However we figured it out, we figured it out.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
And it changed my time because like in the pen, everybody's going through some shit. Like when you see a homie or you see anybody, an individual that's in there, everybody acts like they're not affected by the time, but
Right.
everybody got their demons inside their mind, their
Sure.
struggles. So
Yeah.
you could just feel the pain walking down the tier. You feel me?
Right.
Like, but everybody's just marching like a soldier. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then once like you set up with somebody, you get to know them, you see the struggle. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then we all go through the struggle together.
But motherfuckers with a knack, whether it be rapping
Yeah.
or art or
You
tatting
see
or
somebody
whatever,
growing, you see
they
that.
time going by a lot easier for them
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
got something that's progress is
Yeah.
positive, is dope. You know, you're doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, you know me, I'm an asshole. I want to steal some glory. I know you and BFD heard some of my music back in the
Yep.
day on the yard. I love that. Yeah. I'll be doing shit at church too. I'm trying to take JC's glory and shit. I'm like, well, I really told them about it and shit. They're like, man.
So how'd you get hooked up with AWAX?
So
Yeah.
Shout out AWAX
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
shout out
Shout
AWAX.
out,
Shout out Pyrex.
yeah, shout out
Yeah,
Pyrex.
that's the bro right there.
Yeah,
You feel me?
AWAX. I've been
Something
rapping
love.
for 2.5 months now. I got a song with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, well, go ahead. My bad. It ain't my interview. It's yours, my brother. Come on.
So pretty much,
Hit me with a little.
bro, like we always been linked up with the same people. I was fucking with Tone. I've always been cool with Tone.
Shout out Big
Fat.
Tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Big Tone. Shout out the homie.
Shout out Fats.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he's
Shit, a
cool.
little.
Yeah, I got linked in with started bringing me around the
You look.
this individual. I don't want to mention. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
Not to be mentioned. You know what I'm saying? But I got brought in the same circle. And Tony invited me to this car show they were doing in Salinas for I think it was Street Low, right? What was it? Street
Maybe Devotions or something.
Devotions, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout out Devotion.
Shout out Devotions. So when I went out there with the fam and shot the whole squad with me, I brought the whole fam. kids and everything. You feel me?
Oh yeah, that's how we do it. The car shows. I bring all my kids too. Motherfuckers that see me with the whole all 6 of them little bastards. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the first time I met Wax right there. He's a humble dude, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of his music growing up.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about like old school shit. I'm hella young slapping his music.
Right.
Me and my brother right there playing Xbox when we was little kids and shit. I was
Yeah.
slapping the music on Grand Theft Auto, you feel me?
35 G's in the Jordan briefcase.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite albums.
Hey, it's unbelievable to me how many reputable humans I know from the pen and not that tell me Wax helped them through a time in their life and they've been listening this whole time.
Yeah. It's
Like I caught Rapper Blood and a few things here and there.
Yeah.
Wasn't really all the way tapped. Reputable motherfuckers that I love are like, oh man, they motherfucker helped me through so many hard times. I'm like, for real? Hella people that hella people.
For real. Like,
So I started listening to it. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker he's on it.
Yeah, no, like Wax and Tone too, bro.
No.
No, I know 'em for years, bro. They've been man, they spend the same. I mean,
Yeah.
same like head on their shoulders. Real always willing to help out, bro.
So you meet him at a car joint show?
Yeah, so we was already gonna link up, right? So when I met him there, I was chopping it up with him. Met the homie Skull and shit. Fats was right there.
Shout out Skull.
We was chopping it up, and I think Bug was right there.
Shout out Ace Bug.
Shout out to homie Ace Bug. Was Tone's like, hey, this Wax, you feel me? And
Yeah.
I said, bro, I heard about you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, fucking, you fuck with Fats and shit. You feel me? Like, the conversation was always said, so we were bound to meet one day. You feel me?
Yeah.
And just we linked from there, and he's like, man, come rock with us and shit. You feel me? So we was just chopping it up. Fats had his video that day with GB.
Yeah.
Enlightenment video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After that,
Shout out GB.
straight up, shout out GB. He shot me his line and we started tapping in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, just come around and shit. You feel me?
Cause he don't just be signing everybody and fucking everybody
No.
like that. Like, yeah.
Hey, but so also too, like you've been hearing Wax's music for a long time, and it's helped you so through a lot of times, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
Well, how does it feel to know that you're also someone that puts some real fucking emotions into a song that helps other people out? Because I've even met, shout out to homie Lil Leo, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. Like you brought the little young homie out and shit, and you know, you be looking out for a lot of people, you game them all up. But not only do you do this stuff like interactions with the younger homies in your section and bring them around and you know, teach people how to interact with other individuals. But like your music is touching to other people's hearts and souls and shit like that, man. How does it feel to read those DMs and those comments of, you know what I'm saying, now you're helping people go through hard times or I feel that, you know what I'm saying?
There's too much pressure.
Yeah. Nah, it's dope, bro. Like to be honest with you, that's the whole reason why I do this music shit.
That should feed you?
Yeah, like just hearing people say that, like, bro, I heard your song. Like,
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be hearing that from anybody, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just talking about my struggles in my life, what I've been through, and like just teaching the youth that this is the struggles that I've been through, this is my walk of life, but at the same time, that doesn't define who you
Yeah,
are.
you don't gotta
It's not
stay
gonna
placed.
stop you.
Yeah.
You don't use that as like a stumbling block, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or it's not gonna hinder me, you feel me? It's not
Yeah.
an anchor. So if I can get through this, whatever struggles you're going through in life, you can get through that too, you feel me?
Without going through the same
Exactly.
struggles.
Yeah, like learn from
without-
the shit I'm talking about.
A lot of people go through hell and end
understand
up bad, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's like, it seems like in the handful of motherfuckers we all fuck with, it's like we be trying to do good with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I got a story to tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna misguide you. I
exactly.
need you to go do no dumb shit for me. In fact, don't go do no dumb shit.
Yeah.
Let's get that motherfucker away and do it. Man, we ain't heard shit from you, man. Find something out. What do you
I'm
want to
listening
know?
to the story, man.
Yeah.
Nah, but
He's intrigued.
because I like your story, man. I fuck with you, bro. Like since the day I met you, bro. Like you know what I mean. You just one of them dudes, man. You just man, that's Blanco the bully. You know what I mean? And we had a long conversation, man. You know what I mean? And you know when we first met, I think it was at Bo's house. We had a long conversation about shit.
Shout out
and
Bo Big. Jacking for life.
Yeah,
man. Jacking
shout out
for life,
Bobo,
man.
man. But you know, I really found out who you were, man, and as a person, you know, not just the artist and shit, man. I really respect that shit. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have you here. I was like, man, I kept telling Fats, man, we gotta have Blanco on, man. This motherfucker, you know what I mean? I really feel his shit, and your music, it touches a lot of people. But one thing I do see about you, man, you got like La Verdad hat and you got an N-Sane shirt.
True.
You know what I mean? Like you not just repping
Support.
yourself, you repping other motherfuckers, right?
Got to, brother.
Yeah, one thing I want to ask you, right? Speaking of N-Sane, man, how has N-Sane the killing of Bam? How has that affected you You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people don't talk about that, but just what he brought to the culture and what he brought to Northern California, man. How did that affect you?
To be honest with you, it hit me because that's a good ass homie right there. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the brother.
Yeah, rest in peace to
He
homie.
changed a lot of people's lives, bro, and
Yeah.
that's not something you see every day. Like somebody willing to reach out and assist people that are in the music industry and give them that extra push. You know what I'm saying? Just having conversations with them, just having them just speak about pushing the people forward and promoting unity and positivity.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to shed a different light on who we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
everybody just looks at us and looks down on us, but just overall, just positive brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to give a shout out to Bandman,
Yeah,
RIP,
shout out to
and
Bandman.
Peace,
you know
brother.
he changed the dynamic of Northern California
Exactly.
single handedly, man, and
Yeah. Giant contributor to
yeah,
concrete
his
motherfuckers' positions and
yeah.
shit. Put
his
people on, man.
contribution to Northern California will be felt for generations, man.
Exactly.
That fool changed the game,
He
and when I say
exploded, but you
changed the
just seen
game,
everything just
yeah.
just
Yeah, and he did it out of love and out the heart, and you know, I haven't heard a bad thing about that dude. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I haven't had the pleasure to meet him, but I wish I would have. But it feels like I know him, right? Because I'm all
Exactly,
around all his people, and all I hear is stories about him.
I seen
And I
y'all
think,
hopping on private jets and shit. I was like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
and I think that's something that just the world needs to know how good of a dude that dude was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't know him, but I hear about it and the contributions he made, and RIP to him. And you know, this world lost a great person.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
The world lost a genuine person.
Yeah.
And I seen your shirt and I had to speak about it because
Yeah.
a lot of people will tell the stories. They'll say a lot of negative shit, and they'll, you know, you hear the trolls on social media and shit, and they'll say this and that. But at the end of the day, like what it was, he was really pushing positivity, really
Exactly.
pushing unity, and
Yeah.
it wasn't on no crash out
It's an
shit.
opportunity.
Yeah, he gave,
Opportunity, yeah.
He was
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
he fed people,
Exactly.
right?
He
Out of
changed
the kindness of
lot
his
people's
heart.
lives, brother.
Hey,
Right.
bro,
That's a big
that's just,
gamble.
hey, man, that's just another example of you know, staying true to what you believe in. You know what I mean? Staying true to what you believe in, bro, and putting your heels in the dirt, bro, and pushing forward on it. You know what I mean? Like,
Got to keep your
the
eyes on that
biggest- the-
evil out there trying to
yo,
kill
no,
that
hey,
dope
man, hey,
shit.
no, because like the biggest thing what I see now too, especially with the people, especially, you know, like our age and older generation too, bro, like, and I see it with you too, like firsthand. I see the way you got meet the younger individual and stuff like that, like firsthand. We're teaching work, we're teaching people how to, you know, work with their finances, stuff like that.
Morals and ethics.
Bro, yeah, bro, and we're teaching people that, you know, we can be upstanding citizens of society and don't judge us off our past and stuff like that, bro. Like
Right.
it's a beautiful struggle for a reason.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like we are like they redlined it, like they used to redline neighborhoods, right? If you had a certain last name, you wouldn't get accepted for a house in this neighborhood, but you get accepted for a house in this neighborhood. But that school district had poverty. You know, that's how they kept people down.
Yeah, ghetto shit.
And yeah, for real, for real. And we've all lived through it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
We've all lived through it. Where now we are actually we can actually own up to our own standpoint in history.
Right.
And-
Well,
and
and
step
unity,
on-
y'all,
and-
like the masses of y'all motherfuckers is teaching like steps that aren't just fail.
Right. And
Guaranteed
it's
fail.
not it's
You know
not
what
it's
I'm
not
saying?
it's not like what you're just learning at school.
Right.
Math, science, anything like that.
Right.
We're teaching people and our people that there ain't no reason to stop. There ain't no reason to give up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Game, bro.
You
Yeah.
build yourself up to get looked
Right.
at as an equal by these other
Yeah.
individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You build
Pushing
yourself
them to be
up.
entrepreneurs, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, in the old
real.
days, being slimy is what got you, you know, accepted. Nowadays, it's like making it, having something, doing
Stand on
well, having
business.
some money,
And-
supporting
and-
the cause,
But
putting people up, putting people on.
the importance of it all is that you can do it in a legal aspect,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The importance of it all is that we've done all this time and we've done all this, you know, all the dirt and grime. We're over here washing this shit off with
Learned all the
you know what I'm
funky
saying?
shit.
You know what I mean? We learn all the funky shit and we got a real scrub to scrub it off, but we keeping the clean on it. So we like sponges. We engross everything, but we squeeze out the bullshit once that water hits that sponge. You know what I'm saying? We knows to squeeze out the dirt and grime out the sponge, but keep the soap. You know what I'm saying? And you have to engross everything in like this in this game like a sponge.
Yeah, straight up.
Because the next plate is the person that's going to put your next plate of food on. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure it's clean. You want to make sure it's right. And that's what we're doing with the next generation behind us. Like, look, it is a beautiful struggle.
Yeah, and
Because
that's
your
why I just
struggle
want
ain't
to
the same
say,
as mine, man.
I just want
You know what I'm
to say shout out to Bam one last time, man. RIP, and
Bam.
shout out NOR, and he's the epitome of carnalismo.
Yeah.
And man, you know, we all better people because of him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
Straight up. So
For sure.
Give
Yeah.
shout out to the
I
homie
might even
Cinco,
have a
too,
moment of silence right now for the homie Bam real
the
quick.
homie
You know what
Cinco's the one that
I'm saying?
locked us in, you know what
I
I'm
live
saying?
in the
Oh
same
yeah,
community.
Cinco.
with my
Yeah, shout out Cinco, man.
I'm
Yeah.
Cinco.
So
Yeah, man, have a moment of silence for the homie Bam real quick,
All right.
man. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to the homie
Salute.
Bam.
Yeah. Right on, man. Anyways, man, back
how many
to
records you got?
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
back to-
working on a.
That's it. I'm saying, got
I'm
an
working
answer
on
yet. and
last
shit.
shit, you feel me? Been busy, bro. To be honest with you, I'm working on like 5 albums right now.
Huh?
Oh, bro, we got like
Yeah.
12 songs
I
together
mean,
right
no,
now.
set realistic goals so you can accomplish them. 5 albums.
Yeah,
I'm first one to do
yeah.
this.
Well, look, to be honest with you, like I've been with Wax a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I just been like every time he goes to the studio, like I'm
He a
right there with him.
workaholic too.
Yeah, bro. Like he don't. That's what I learned from him. Like just don't stop, keep pushing. You feel me? Bro, I've watched him work on 5 different albums
Yeah.
and just go to the studio and just knock out like 3, 4, 5
Yeah.
songs. Before that, I'll go to the studio and work on like a half a song.
Right.
Once I seen the way he works and his drive, bro, it motivated me. I'm just
Yeah.
watching him.
Yeah.
He ain't even writing shit.
Yeah.
I'm just watching him like, what the fuck?
That had me so mad.
Yeah, bro, I was tripping.
Yeah,
I'm like, he's just
so
going
mad.
up in there. He'll just listen to the beat. And he'll be like, all right, come on. And he just starts spinning the booth. And I'm looking at him the first time, like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Yeah.
you want to know who else had me mad like that? So I sent the beat to Wax. I was like, check this beat out, bro. You think it's dope? He sends me with the verse on it back.
Yeah.
It was like, I ain't supposed to tell nobody this, but
You want me to come band?
first one for free, and I was like, cool. I'm gonna do my verse on it, but I ain't gonna charge you that much. You know what I'm saying? I told Wax, my bro, he cool,
Yeah.
bro. Then I come over here. I'm working with Fats. We doing the Do or Die song.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker doing the same shit. I'm writing everything out. Yeah. And he just jumps back on the mic, jumps off, jumps back on the mic,
Yeah.
jumps off. And his shit was
Yeah.
way harder than mine. Anybody heard that Do or Die song? What are you talking about driving to the Poconos? I don't even know what the Poconos is. You know what I'm talking about? Like, hey, man, hey, bro, like, honestly, bro, like, I've seen bands, 707, do that, Dope Flavor song where we did the video in LA. Shout out to everybody who didn't know.
Put it on the spot
It wasn't
like
the
that.
first song done in LA, man. I mean, man, it was in the sucker neighborhood. But then we also did the rest of that song on 16th and Mission Street. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the suckers. You know what I'm saying? But, it's a beautiful thing to watch you guys really work, bro. And you guys just get on the mic
That
and
shit
bounce
crazy.
off.
And just
And
punch
then
him in
get
like
up,
that?
bro.
Been doing that lately. He
Bro,
been
it's
pushing me.
crazy. It's
Bro,
crazy
so he
work.
does it
It's
for
crazy
songs.
work. It is
go.
dope.
I
And I
wanna-
seen you do it before too.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, he's not about to do that. And then you kept doing it, and I was like, he's about to whip out his phone pretty soon. And he kept doing it. I was like, oh shit, they
Just
raw.
coming off the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homie
Yeah.
raw.
I'm an advocate, and I'm in love with writing songs, with the art of it, and what you can do in it. And it's like a math thing to me. Anyway, I'm gonna get into that part, but I love writing,
Yeah.
and I'm a songwriter, right? And man, I used to work with Work Dirty years ago. He does that shit years ago, 15-something years ago. That motherfucker do it. Not to keep punching him in. I'm like, hey man, can't just write it down. He's like, nah, that's not how I do it. Now hella people do that. Hella
Everybody-
people do
See,
that.
that's what I thought. I thought it was a new thing, but like I like to study different artists, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be on YouTube. My wife be sitting there watching me. I look up like all these famous people, and they be punching in too. I'm like, man, they been doing this shit. They just been ain't been putting it out there. You feel
Right.
me? But like everybody's been doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
Well,
but somebody might have like 2 bars or 4 bars,
Yeah.
punch in, so you
Yeah.
come back with the right breath or
Honestly,
something.
Yeah.
Now motherfuckers just doing it, bar to bar.
Yeah.
No,
It's
honestly,
cool.
I think one of the first like really famous people to say that they didn't like write anything was like Lil Wayne or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
And yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but
man.
the thing is, bro, like I've seen like some dope. Like I've had the opportunity, especially being with the brother Fingers. Shout out Fingers. I've been able to see like a lot of dope artists come through and work and do that. And BFD was sitting there at the music video and was like, oh, what did I say on this song? And I was like,
That's how
"Blood, your
people
shit was so raw, bro. Like, what do you mean with that?
It's 'cause
But
it
since it
flows
was off
natural,
the
bro.
head.
Yeah.
Whatever's on your mind, you just it's like a surfer riding the wave.
Bro,
right?
he said,
Just riding that
bro,
beat,
this
bro.
motherfucker said, we ain't trying to body a hood, we trying to body towns.
Yeah. Yeah.
bruh, you know what I'm saying? And then like watch you guys work, I'm just sitting there like, yeah, there's
Why'd I
no
say
there's
that? We
no
don't
future
know.
in this for me, for sure. Watch you guys work.
Right.
For some reason, Pyrex keeps signing these dope motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, for real, you guys are dope, blood, and I love watching you guys work, bro. That's dope, bro. God bless
But
you.
you know, back when motherfucker was just writing still on paper, you know, you write a bar,
Would you
read
hit
it
the
again,
crumple
write
of
the
the
next
paper?
one, read it again. By the time you hit 16, you've read this motherfucker 30, 40 times. You have it memorized.
Straight up.
So your breath's almost on point already. You don't got to practice in that shit. Boom, you go kill it. And then, yeah, when you do a show or something, you got it because you did the triple part. You thought it,
Right.
wrote it, said it, repeated
Straight
it. But yeah, I like that form. I used to watch work kill it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch Retro kill it doing that. But yeah, asking that motherfucker to repeat it in a minute.
I'm gonna be
They
honest
ain't
with you,
happening.
like punching in for me is better because like I'll be doing the melodic shit, right? So I'll sing and then I'll rap hella fast and I'll slow it down and then
Yeah.
jump back into it. So like when I spit, it's like a little science to it, right? So when I'll be doing it, just going all in, I'll lose my breath, right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes the booth be hella hot, you feel me?
All
So
that.
like just punching in for me is better because like when it comes to mine, I'll start spitting and then I'll punch in, I'll just I'll start singing.
Yeah.
Then I'll jump back in and start rapping again and start singing again. Like
Mhm.
I like to fuck with people's heads when they're listening to music. Be like, hold on, what the fuck you just started saying, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, I stopped it halfway through a verse, started talking shit.
Yeah.
I started talking shit about the dude I see at the mall. I was like, man, did I shoot your bitch ass? I didn't know you was alive. You know what I'm talking about? I swear to God, I'll let you hear that shit after. Oh, yeah. On the hood. But, hey, bro, but that was hella funny. Sorry, APD. Past that time.
Airsoft.
Yeah, anyways, but like at the time you started rapping, right? The time you started rapping at this young age, which also helped you get into a standpoint to be able to connect with the people you got now, and the time you did done, and what you're doing rapping now, like what is the biggest difference about you walking into a studio now? Like before there was that, I mean, motherfuckers still microphones and shit like that to get it done. What is the biggest difference that you see now that you had back then walking into a booth to write this song?
Getting better.
Well, to be honest with you, like before, like I was a little intimidated going in the booth, right? I wasn't like secure, you feel me, about my bars and shit. Now, like I walk in there and it's a whole different. I feel like I'm in
Feel more
like
confident.
a time lapse because time is different for me. When I go into a studio, like I'll be in there for like 8 hours sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in a different world, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm in my element to where I don't know what's going on around. I'm still aware, you feel me, secure, but at the same time, like it does something different to me. To
Paying
where-
that shit 100.
exactly, like
Yeah.
I feel like fucking Picasso or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm painting in here. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I'm creating.
I don't
this
think it
work
was
of
your
art.
bars that was stressing you. I've been saying this shit for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
The mic be trying to punk is when first get in that booth,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He be
Straight
like,
up.
"What's up?" You be like, "Nothing." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hey, you know what's
shit.
crazy? I remember we had
You
that
gotta learn how to
conversation
eat that
before,
fool
bro.
up. Like, yeah.
Is that how
And
you
the day
felt
that happens,
too?
you on now. You're like,
Right.
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you've been
thank
rapping for a long time too, bro. Since
Yeah.
as far
Yeah.
back
He's like,
as
yeah,
I
but
can
I'm tall.
remember.
He looking down on the mic and shit.
I'm
Look,
bigger than you.
I was never scared of the mic like that, but the thing with me, man, is man, I got so much shit to do that it's hard for me to fucking write shit, right? Because I'm doing shit. I'm engineering, I'm mixing, the
Right,
mastering.
right.
Motherfuckers will write their shit before me, right? Get it done, then I have to record them and go back. So it's hard for me to come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got another question. For upcoming artists that are watching this, right? I've seen it before too, where people have so much shit going on, right? You're popping. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. What are the downsides of trying to squeeze in a studio time with a studio and engineer that you want to work with instead of saying, in my mind, what I would rather do is this is what we're here to do. You know what I mean? So instead of saying,
Pre-write.
because we also have to go to work, shit like that, right? So we're looking at the clock.
Pre-write
We're looking at the
practice.
clock, right?
Utilize your time.
Does that take away from the art of it? Does that motivate you to do better, or you should be like better on your time schedule to be like, look, I'm going in over here, everything I'm going on, kids, everything like that. Like this is my time, this is my workspace, this is another time on the clock. Is that something the difference that you look at as well? Like, look, when I go to the studio, this is my time on the clock.
Yeah, right.
And like you said, you're in a time capsule. So even though our kids mean everything to us, are you like just dialed in, or are
Yeah.
you also looking at the wristwatch like I have to get out of here
No,
soon? You
they
know what I
don't
mean?
be shipping them in here.
Where do you feel like you come up with your best
To
work?
be honest with you, like it does have an effect, right? Like it's hard, right? I'm still trying to get used to it and have better time management or like program my day to where
Right.
it's set. But like I be kicking in with Tone and Wax a lot, and I always ask them questions. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they have families and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, how do you deal with that? You know what I'm saying? With that
Right.
situation. Shout out to homie Mad Dog too. Like
Yeah, Mad Dog for sure.
I always ask, like, that's one thing about me, bro. Like, I like knowledge. You feel me? So if I see someone that's been in the game longer than me, I'm gonna ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you do this?
Try
Like
to
that?
soak it up.
Yeah. So
Because you a sponge, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You engrossing
Yeah.
it all in.
straight up. So
Give me some sports up top. Yes.
So it's like just picking up on like their experiences. I try to
Soaking up game,
put it
baby.
into my daily life. It's hard because like my daughter, like she'll call me, she'll be like, when you coming home, Dad? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, she understands too. Like, this is what I love to do.
Right.
And then so I booked a session for her too. You know what I'm saying? So I'll make her a part of it. I'll bring her to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Then she'll do a couple songs. So she likes being in the studio.
Shout out your daughter
Yeah,
too.
shout out
Shout out
to
to baby.
Yeah,
Shout out
she's
to baby.
7, yeah, I'm
that's
trying to
dope.
get my 9, 11-year-old. They're like, no. I'm like,
Hey, but she gets into character and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? She'll be like, let me see your Versace glasses. She'll put them on the whole drive.
Yeah.
She'll be like, put this on. She'll cross her legs. She'll be chilling. I'll be
Hey,
like,
why didn't you tell her those ain't real Versace? Those are Versace's. I was kidding. No, but it's a beautiful
Versace.
thing. Yeah.
I got
Nah,
you.
yeah,
daughter in that
yeah,
too,
bro.
yeah.
She like she goes in the scene. We get there. She didn't do no writing. That's another thing. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, you want me to
Got
help
that
you
from
do
her
something?
mom.
Yeah, she's
Shot.
like
Sports.
she's like I was like, are you nervous? She's like, no, I'm good. And I was like, all right, what are you gonna do? She's like, I want to go where the microphone's at. I'm like, all right, go ahead. I go in there with her. She's like, no. You step out. I got this. Dad.
She
I'm
done
like,
washed her hair with confidence that morning. What?
I'm like, what the hell? Bro, so he plays the beat. She's just freestyling. I'm like, she's like, all right, now I'm ready for you to come in here, right? So now I was gonna jump on. I got nervous for some reason because I'm like, do I gotta spit something? I'm not trying to be cussing the song or saying no. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, what am I gonna talk? So I'm just going off of like her life. And then she's like, if you're nervous, I'll just do the song myself.
Coaching you and shit.
That's dope.
That's hella dope.
Yeah.
Hey, but with that, bro, what is what is the importance of bringing your family into this art? You know what I'm saying? You know, for a lot of people, they want to keep it separate.
Yeah.
You know, and for
Make
good
them feel
reasons,
part
for
of the-
good reasons,
you know,
though.
part of
You
the
know what I
party.
mean? You know, motherfuckers be funky the shit. They want to put pictures of the kids, shit like that. But what is the importance of having that bonding time with you to bring your child into that art, man?
It's like you said, it's bonding time, and everybody's part of a team. We're like me. I do it for my family and shit, for the homies and shit, you know. But it's like she feels it gives her something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Like that way, when I am away, my daughter understands. Like, you know,
Yeah, you
like,
bring
"Oh,
them into
my
your
dad's gone."
world.
Yeah, so it's like she didn't understand before. She'll get sad. She'll be like, "Oh, you're always over there."
Right.
So whenever she'll hear me on the phone or something booking a session, she'll get sad. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, "I'm gonna come back." She'll be like, "Man, you're not gonna come back till late." You know?
Yeah.
But it's like now she'll hit me up. I'm in the studio. I'll FaceTime her. She'll be
That's
like, "Oh, what are you
fucked
working
up.
on now, Dad?" You know what I'm saying? And I'll come back and then we'll spend time with her and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like it's kind of hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
difficult.
Where you going? My motherfucking business. They
Yeah.
hiring. You want an application?
No, because like honestly, bro, even me, bro, like I remember when I had my first 3 daughters and shit like that, right? Then the pandemic hit, so my union was one of the first things that just stopped.
Yeah.
Right, it was all trade shows and convention centers. It's about people flying in, coming together, and I remember just like a light flashed. You know what I'm saying? When I really got involved with the dope flavors and shit, and I was just sitting there spending all this time with my kids. I'm just like the light bulb flashed. Like,
Get
bro,
me outta
I'm
here.
not. No, bro. I was like, bro, like I'm not gonna keep exchanging my time for that
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean? Like I really want to be a part of
Yeah.
my kids' life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so I came up with new goals. Like I want to be part of the you know the softball coaches and shit like
Yeah.
that. You know, I want to be there to pick them up from school. So I got the carpenters union, start working with the refinery shit. So I get up these certain times, and you know, I think it was great that you brought your daughter into the studio too, bro, because she guys has understanding. Because my kids, when I leave to come over to the studio,
Yeah.
oh, Papa, you working?
Yeah.
And you know, and it's one of those things that a lot of people don't understand, and like how heartbreaking it is too. You know, to see that disappointment for real,
Yeah.
Shit.
and that saddening. You know, but it's like you don't understand what I'm trying to do for your future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what type of that balance of because like I say it all the time now, like especially after the pandemic, I was like, who'd I rather disappoint? You know what I mean? The boss man or my kids.
I'll be showing
You know
my
what I'm
kids
saying?
because I'm
So right now,
bragging.
with all the extra stuff that we're doing, and not only just with work and not only just the podcast, the music, everything like that. Like, I feel like it's my job to sit there and tell my kids, like, hey, this is the time I'm doing because I'm gonna spend more time with you.
Yeah.
But if it don't work out in this timeline, then fuck it. You know what I'm
Fuck it.
saying? How important is that to you for your kids to know about the time that's lost, to know that you're gonna have more time gained later? You know what I mean? Because our goal is to make more money on the side, to not exchange time
Exactly,
for
bro.
money.
So like I looked at it like this. My philosophy is like I'm putting in work right now, bro. So that way later on it could be better for my
We
family.
could
You know what I'm
eat,
saying? Like,
yeah.
because if you don't put in the work right now, like one of my uncles always told me, he's a business owner and shit. He told me like, bro, it's not easy. You feel me? This shit don't come
Yeah.
overnight. So there's gonna be long nights. There's gonna be time where you can't spend time with your family, and it's heartbreaking, but at the same time, that's what you're doing it for. Don't ever lose sight of what you're doing it
Right,
for.
right, right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So at the time they might not understand, but this is for their future. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes like that's all I'll be telling my wife, like, dude, I be feeling like shit sometimes, but I'll be like, bro,
Yeah.
this
Don't do
this
the
this what I'm
bad.
doing it for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not we're
I'm
just
not.
chilling,
Don't ever let it
partying,
make
Yeah,
it
doing
like
no
no
I ain't,
shit.
I ain't
get
trying to be
away.
working no like 9 to 5 and shit. You feel me? Like for the rest of my life making money for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur. You know
You
what
want to
I'm
do
saying?
for
Like
yourself, yeah.
yeah. So it's like I'm pushing for greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody around me is an entrepreneur. Like all the homies right now, everybody that's doing their
Gotta
thing,
move.
everybody that I see when I'm in music videos or shows, everything, I'm looking at everybody as an individual.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
like,
we don't clock out like we
yeah.
do in
Yeah.
the
I'm like,
job.
bro, like
You
he
always
got
have.
something going on. He got something like everybody's doing a legitimized business. You feel me? Like everybody's trying to do something, whether it be podcast, music, record label, clothing lines.
Right.
They got their own dispensaries, strains. You know what I'm saying?
Get
Like,
it
everybody's
popping.
doing something. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everything changed from when I was out to when I was out the first time to when I came out this time. Like I'm looking around and I'm like, damn, bro, like this shit shift. There's a whole shift in
Motherfuckers
the
just
movement.
pushing to like succeed and
Yeah.
legit
Well, we
shit.
have we
Type
have
It was
we
shit.
just
have we
crash
have
out.
the
You know what I'm
knowledge. We have
saying?
the knowledge. We have more knowledge than
Yeah.
just gun and dope. And
Exactly.
like that question wasn't only just for the entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? That question was also to give an answer to the kids.
Exactly.
Because there's a bunch of kids that are listening right now. You know what
Bro,
I'm
the
saying?
day that we decided to start no paperwork, and we had a meeting, right? Over there Shimo shit, right? I brought my kids, if you remember. I just bought my truck.
Yeah, I remember.
Them motherfuckers looked at me, they're like, "This is your meeting?" We're blowing, drinking, talking. I mean, we making official decisions, big dog decisions, but like they're like, "I don't think so. This is what you been doing." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you.
Well,
Sit
no.
over there in the
Well,
other room."
yeah, because like honestly, bro, like these type of questions, they need to be asked because a lot of people can't communicate with their kids like that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have some kids.
I keep it
We're
real.
gonna have some.
Honest.
No, but we about to have some kids tuning
Transparency.
in. You know what I mean? We're about to have some kids tuning in,
Yeah.
and they're looking for these type of answers on why pops wasn't there, moms wasn't there. Like
Yeah. We gotta
I
fail to
think
learn better,
no,
baby.
hey, but I
Difficult.
think like the difficultness and trying to balance everything and stuff
Yeah.
like that is nobody's perfect on it. We're trying to figure it out, but the thing we can't figure out is the time that's lost. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's an importance, bro, to speak about that too, bro. Like to think about how hard it is to try to balance this type of life,
Yeah.
for the future. Like I think these kids need to hear that we are doing shit for the future. You know what I mean? Like we're not
Working,
trying to
working,
miss out
bro.
on shit. But
Nonstop.
I don't be feeling guilty like that,
like
but I
when
feel you.
when you turn 18 and you got this, you know what I'm saying, this college
Yeah, you
fund
get
and
luggage
shit.
at my house, getting the fuck
You know
out
what
at
I'm saying?
18.
That's what I'm pushing for. It's like I want my daughter to grow up and it's like that's why I be telling her. She understands. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like she picks up quick. I tell her like, dude, I don't want you to be working for somebody else and going through the shit I want.
Right.
Because when I came home, I knew I was destined for something else, for a different thing. You feel me? Because I'm working at these different jobs and shit, and I kept telling myself like, bro, this ain't for me. You feel me? Like I'm not supposed to be doing this with my life right now.
Your
You know what
daughter
I'm
finna
saying?
be a champ. She told you
Yeah,
you're
bro.
nervous. She'll do it. She
so
boss.
it's like like I spend all my time in prison just reading books, bro. That was my like mental escape, right?
Listen to my old
I
records.
didn't like watching TV like that. The shit got boring after a few years, but just books, bro. That was like my escape. That was my thing. You feel me?
Really.
Just educating myself on how to sharpen up my mind because I always been a sponge. I love learning. So
Did you
whenever I
find
had
that
a
help your
question in my mind,
vocabulary?
yeah,
Really.
yeah. So like I learned how to read hella fast and it was just how it started like in juvenile hall, right? Like you couldn't watch TV like that. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I started reading like Harry Potter. It's a big ass book.
Harry Potter.
So in my mind, I'm a kid, right? So I'm like, bro, I ain't never you feel me, been into that type of stuff, right? So I'm reading the book, and then my brain just went into somewhere like, bro, we'll be on lockdown in the halls and shit. I was getting charged as an adult So like they wouldn't really give us too much time outside the cell. And then with them, they're like, "Oh, we're programming you guys to where you're going," right?
No,
That's what they were telling us. You know what I'm
Here's a
saying?
Louis L'Amour book.
Yeah. So it's like so I'll be in the cell just chilling right there, and then I'll close my eyes and I could just everything I read. I was having the movie was in my mind
Oh, you
before
can
the movie
see it.
came out.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I was like, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? It was an
That's
imagination
dope,
for me as a
actually,
kid.
yeah.
So then I kept reading more and more and more. The more books I read, the more shit I had in my mind, right? So I'm like, damn, this is crazy. So I'd be like, you can throw me in the hole, you can throw me wherever you want, but you can't take away my
Yeah,
mind. You feel me?
yeah.
Right.
Hey, kids, I don't know if you heard that message, but whatever you're going through, just pick up some fucking books and start
Yeah,
reading.
Start
Yeah,
reading.
read
You know what I
Harry
mean?
Potter.
Hey, yeah, if you didn't
Right.
understand that message right there, it was
Yeah.
locked down in the halls, books
I keep
with
grounding you till you
escape.
figure it
So
out.
yeah, you don't have to go to the hall to read them books.
Get grounded.
So-
They're gonna
Yeah,
give you a
for
book.
sure.
That's it.
Pick up them
Lock
books,
you in
man.
your room.
I can't barely
So
read.
how do
My
you
last
think-
grade was 6, boy.
How do you think that you're doing prison time prepared you for like the music game and shit in your life now?
Man,
Poems, man.
yeah. Nah. So pretty much it's like prison to me it taught me to be more patient and like be understanding. So not make rash decisions. Before prison,
That's
I
huge.
was it's like low
patience.
impulse control, just acting sporadically and quick to just, you know what I'm saying, react and do
You
some
mind if I
dumb shit.
cut it real
No,
quick?
sorry.
I heard
Pick
one
your
thing
moment,
a long
boy.
time ago. Instead of to react, you got to think and then act.
Exactly.
It's one of the things I think is
Yeah.
another way to say it. You know what I mean? Probably layman's terms for the people that
Yeah.
don't
So
know.
it's like just it's exactly what he said. Like you got to stop yourself and just think about what the repercussions are of what your actions may be. It's every action has a reaction, right? So like thinking in hindsight, I wasn't thinking far, but now it's like people don't think that if you go and stir some shit up, there's gonna be a reaction out of it, and it's gonna blow up and create something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I always tell people, like before you make a decision, understand that there's a reaction that's gonna come from
Don't
it,
get lost
and
in
are you
emotion.
willing to go that route? Because once you go that route, there's no going back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for all the younger generation out there, it's like for me when I was young, like I was on some crash out shit and just
Yeah.
going and doing anything, you know what I'm saying? Just to prove myself. But at the same time, like I was going through some things at the time, and that's the only escape that I felt I had.
Yeah, that's how
But
you
I didn't
justify
know.
the
I didn't.
behavior.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was other ways
Yeah.
to express myself. Like I was doing the music thing, but there's other routes even after that, like art. You know what I'm saying? You can get into education. You know what I'm saying, and take it further. Look at the homie Ben, right? Shout out to homie Ben.
Lord, yeah.
He's doing his legal thing and he's changing the game too, you know. So like there's other things. You go to college, learn how to start businesses. So
In
Excuse me,
all
next.
honesties, I mean to cut you off again, but
Yeah.
all honesties, you can even get into trades.
yeah,
You know, you could put your
Yeah.
fucking heels down into trades. You know, join unions.
But
Just
not only
know-
that, you don't have to just be a rapper because
No.
we need producers, we need graphic
Exactly.
designers, we
Hey,
need
but we also
fucking
need plumbers.
engineers,
we also need
managers.
plumbers.
Yeah, we need
We need
plumbers.
electricians.
We
Like-
need the
like-
youth
like,
to not let
honestly-
emotions fail them, like it
Exactly.
did to all of
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
be
Honest-
excused it, like
honestly-
you said.
Exactly.
I've been through shit. Okay.
Honestly,
There's
what
no
we
excuses,
need is
bro. You
no.
feel me? Like,
What we
right.
need is we need people to understand. 90% of millionaires in all of history of America didn't hit their first million until after they was 40 years old.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Till after they was 40 years old.
We're trying
Now,
to change
now
that.
during that,
Trying
now,
to change-
yeah, we're trying to change that. But at the same time, like the only time where that actually changed, where they had the most billionaires come out of America and changed the statistics on it, was because of 2007, 2008. You know what I'm saying? We had all these
Crash
foreclosures,
along.
right? So that was the only time where they had more billionaires come out of America in a 4 or 5
And
year
fuck rich people
span.
until I'm rich.
No, but think about this. In a 4 or 5 year span, you had more billionaires come out of America instead of all the history of America, right? In just that 4 to 5 year span. Youngster, understand me when I say this, man. Just don't give up, man. Don't be scared to try
Don't
something new,
crash
man.
out, man.
No,
unless
man.
it's
Hey,
like,
man, if you
know,
got to go to
moral value
barber
type of
college,
shit.
Yeah.
if you got to go to get your CDL, if you got to go to try to get a record label, if you got to go to another union, and you saying I should be further, man, don't trip, bro. Just stay on it, bro. Stay on it, man, no matter
how
what
hard
it
this
is.
bro.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
It gets
back-
difficult. It's not easy. You feel me? You just gotta.
Yeah, you want to.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to quit.
Yeah.
There's people that are depending on you. There's times where you feel like you're supposed to give them more. You know what I'm saying?
Think of your future self,
Yeah.
because 10 to 5 to 10 years from that point, you're either gonna regret what you did or love yourself even more.
Care
for
for
Yeah.
it. Like,
Or
you know,
you're gonna
yes.
regret, and the worst
Yeah.
regret, or the chances you didn't take.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And for somebody that did 14 years, and like I said, I condone you and everything you did, bro. I always tip my hat to. You know what I'm saying? You are a real loved one of me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show a lot of love for you. The thing is, bro, there's no stop. There's no give. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nobody understands how bad people times are going to, because as men, we don't project that.
Yeah.
You know, we don't sit there and go, oh well, you know, my bills are due, and this
Yeah,
time work
Can't
got
be moping
slow.
around that
Nah,
shit.
come on, man. Hey, no, we're men. We're men. You know what I'm saying?
It's an endless
Now,
job to
now we
advise.
might have a couple
You know what I
men
mean?
or partners we could reach out to.
Yeah.
And man, but the thing is, bro, it's a kick in the ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, we're men. You know
So
what I'm saying? Get back in motion and take out your emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
sure.
Because at the end of the day, excuses don't pay no bills.
You need some
Exactly,
Janet
bro.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Control.
No,
Motherfucking
yeah, for
emotions
real.
get on
Hey,
you.
so yeah, so
Take us back to your life real quick with the
Yeah.
5 records you working on.
Man, so
Teach me how to do that shit, advice.
Nah, so I just
Advice.
I'm finishing up an album right now with Ali Bo.
Okay.
I'm from Hayward. I'm doing 2 albums right now for Pyrex. Working on a project with Vidal. Shout out
Nice.
Vidal.
Oh yeah,
That's
but that
the
was
vibe.
crazy.
I'm working on that a compilation album 91650.
Really?
Yeah, with the homies out here, we got some stuff we got in the works. Damn. Let's see what other projects I got. I'm working.
Is that 4 or 5?
That
That was it.
Yeah. Nah, but it's
I was
just
like 91650.
yeah.
yeah, but
I
you
know
got
502. I would go crack a joke, though. I'm like, huh?
so you got a lot of stuff to work on. So let me ask you a question, man. Like there's a thing. A lot of people say that homies, being a homie, being from where you're from,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it in the music game. You're not gonna make it at all. Do you think
said
that's
that?
true?
Yeah, we saying
No.
Right,
No.
because there's a lot of people that.
Yeah.
So for everybody else, right? For Southerners, for Crips, for Bloods, for like the game, Snoop, you got all these Crip Blood motherfuckers, right? That made it mainstream. But for some reason, everybody says homies can't make it mainstream because they gangbang in their music too much. They
So
talk about the opposition too much.
Everybody, the Snoop Dogg be gang banging all his songs. You hear?
Right.
Right, but that's
Crippin' and
but so.
everything, Yeah, like everybody.
I'm one of them. No, but I'm saying, because everybody, all the rappers I know that I fuck with, that is homies, are capable of just of damn near make a
Right.
radio play if they wanted.
Exactly.
Right.
And no one got nothing to prove, right? So the blood Crip thing is just a world thing.
Yeah,
Right.
Y'all's thing is different.
yeah.
And
No, it's
the
a
world
world
ain't gonna
thing.
understand
Right.
it. It's
It's a
just a
world
different
thing.
But
thing.
that's
It's
what
a
I'm
world
saying. But
thing.
that's what I'm
Hey,
getting
shout
at.
out- California thing, baby.
Talking to folks.
Hold on, wait.
But as
Follows,
a
man.
producer and an ex-rapper and a love of hip hop motherfucker, I'm like, yo, y'all
Yeah,
sitting
but
on
wait.
opportunity.
What
Let's
I'm
run
what
'em.
I'm getting at is like you don't do homie music.
No.
Right. That's not
Yeah,
your thing. You're
nah.
more than that. You know what I mean?
so-
You're an
so-
artist.
That too. And that's
Right.
why Wax
So
Post-
that's that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers think that that's all homies do
No.
is gangbang in their music. Right.
Yep.
Nah,
Big
you,
dogs.
you gotta be diverse with it and just get out of your element. That's one thing Wax taught me, and
fucking A.
that's the main thing he pushed to me. Is like, look, bro, you gotta be out of your element, and if you're gonna be uncomfortable doing something, fuck, do it even more. Because
Hell yeah.
let's say you choose a different beat, so everybody's on a certain sound,
Hey,
right?
Josh.
Right.
So if you keep using that
Hell
same
yeah.
sound, like the trap beats, or no shame of that, but it's like you change the sound,
Don't
right?
prison the art.
Yeah, you change that instrumental,
Right.
and it just
Yeah.
exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so once I listen to beats, like I always been into like guitars, right?
Right.
But I never spit to some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So once I changed the sound wave of it, it changed my mental state when I was spitting to it, right? And
The
that's
guitar riffs.
We
Yeah,
need
just
some
sick.
Jimi
It-
Hendrix.
it goes
we need
crazy,
some Jimi
like-
Hendrix on
That
that.
was
shout,
do that
shout
for
out
you, PJ.
shout out Luigi from Legacy.
Yeah.
I got a
Luigi
song with
crazy.
him.
Dope.
I'm working on a project with him too. No, that's
Okay.
another one.
That's-
So it's like he hit the guitar on one of my beats. I'm like, bro,
Sick.
that shit's crazy. Like it did something different to me. I
That
heard
little
that guitar.
iPad
I'm like,
guitar he
oh,
got, or whatever the
but
fuck that is.
electrical one. It's
Yeah.
like Bluetooth guitar, but
Yeah.
it's like I started getting more and more beats like that,
Sick.
and then my sound changed to where
Yeah.
I started, instead of spinning, like I already got the hood shit on lock with the music,
Yeah.
and my city and doing everything else. So I'm like, I'm gonna try some conscious shit. Like I want to tell people about my life, but at the same time, like spit some conscious music to where it makes you think. Cause every time I listen to Awax spitting, it
You
makes
be
me
vulnerable, fool.
Yeah, like
and
it
this
makes me
fan
think.
base is there for that.
Yeah, And then,
and we be so ego driven and scared to be vulnerable.
Exactly. So I've been around them where we go to shows and shit, and you got kids coming up to them or older people, younger people, all walks of life, and they're like, "Hey, bro, your song saved my life." You know what I'm saying? I was gonna kill myself or some crazy. And seeing that from the outside looking, I'm like, bro, that's dope.
There's
bro.
more
You
power
feel
than
me?
I want, actually,
Like
type
that,
of shit.
the power of music is
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way people act around.
Bro,
Like I done been at shows with Tone
Psalms.
and I seen some dude crying. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take a picture. Remember that shit, Leo? But it's just like. Just seeing that, I'm just like, bro, that shit's crazy, bro. What music does to people, like,
Yeah.
or you even see famous people be crying and doing all kind of crazy shit. Like, there's power in that shit, and
Bro, that shit's
it
in
goes
the
along
Bible. That shit's in the Bible.
And everybody can't rap,
talked
by the
about
way.
it. They talked about it in the books of Psalms, where there was like, if you could have somebody bob their head to anything that you
Yeah,
say,
move their feet.
that, you know what I mean,
to
that
your
you could have their ear. You know what I'm saying? For real,
See
for real.
you from hearing you.
But
you're
you
winning.
know, but the thing is, you went from the to starting off to working with somebody you wanted to work with to being the person that people want to work with.
Them is
in the
big
future,
dog
bro.
lessons.
You know what I'm saying? You big, you know what I mean? You going crazy right now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go crazy
Right.
for that,
Big
brother.
dog
And I still gotta
lessons.
get a
like
song
your
with you,
head
bro.
at.
it's good.
Yeah,
like
I
your-
need to do that with you, man.
He was
'cause
telling me
I
outside,
like
you
that
step your shit up.
Let's get
Yeah,
it.
Oh, he told me I got a song with him already, but we're good. We're locked in.
No.
No, you said no?
we-
Are you
we
gonna say
locked
no
in.
on live
Yeah,
right
we
now?
locked in.
King gonna write it.
Yeah, because you like I listen to your music, man, and you're not about just the block, and you're not about dissing Southerners and shit like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Not just
you really,
backyard shit. How we
yeah,
all,
it's not
all of us
backyard
want to
shit.
make music for the hood at first. I did too.
Right, and I think a lot of homies though they're not like that, right? They only it's what social media emphasizes is the bullshit rap, right?
Yeah.
The dissing because
where
it's
we're seeking
pop.
most
It's,
reward.
yeah, it's popular, right?
It's like they like the programming because they want more people to be in sales.
And suckers, right?
Yeah,
And
same,
music
like-
don't need vindication.
Exactly.
Music's art,
Right.
man.
Exactly.
And I challenge all my friends that are musicians. I got tons of them to get outside the box for once. Even if, like you said, if it make you uncomfortable, run it harder.
Yeah.
Because it's probably gonna be dope as fuck.
Yup.
Because nobody see that side of you, the vulnerable side or the do I deserve love or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It ain't just like smoke this sucker. Feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's your end goal in the game? Like, you know what I mean? What you trying to do? Like, you know what I mean?
Win, motherfucker.
Now besides just winning though,
Hmm.
like, you know, you have a message you trying to spit out, you know what I mean? What is your philosophy?
My bad. Fuck. Sky's the limit. Just go out there and get it. Feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's real shit, right? Sky's the limit. Anybody can get it, man. And from you coming from where you from, how difficult is it? How difficult?
Put that voodoo shit on him.
Nah,
You coming from where you
from? Shit.
Like how difficult was it to transition, right? To from becoming like a motherfucker from prison, you know, from coming home, but to becoming like, you know, an artist and shit. How difficult was that transition?
It wasn't hard for me, to be honest with you, because I'm who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
everybody respects me because I always try to be transparent, bro. Like, no matter what, and I always try to teach people the way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
First day I met you, you had a smile on your face. And I read people well, right? I read a room.
yeah.
I thought that was dope. I'm like a motherfucking man, humble enough and brave enough in himself. He'll smile and say like, "What's up?" Then you was like, "I feel like I already know you because you probably was my brother." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Now I got to answer
He
you.
used to talk about you a lot, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You never said
met you.
nothing.
I
met you, like, I already know you.
I got out of it.
Like, bro, we did, me and Faz did like, fuck, almost 10 years in time, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, it was
What's our
different.
time?
Oh, you got about five minutes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Get excited, these restroom.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, you know, go ahead. You were saying.
Nah, so, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah.
What?
But yeah, no.
Where your daughter at? She know.
No.
Or
I
he'll
mean-
edit that part
Shout
out.
out to your daughter and your wife, by the way.
Yeah,
You got good ones, man.
Hey, all your kids, man. Shout out the kids and the family and shit like
You got
that.
more than
man.
that one? Like me? I can have side babies, man. No papers out there.
Nah, but, like I said, bro, shit, I just we all came from somewhere, you know what I'm saying? We started from the bottom and we're trying to make our way up and shit. And I just try to teach everybody that from where I'm from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From everywhere. Really, to be honest with you, like I be everywhere, bro. Like I
see you.
learn from everybody and I feel like I got something to show everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I got something to prove, but it's like I got something that I could teach every single individual that I come across. And if it makes an impact in their life to where they could do something positive, then I'm gonna do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
You know
cool.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause
My
It seems like
for
a
real.
lot of the world we all came from, the trenches type of world, is now on positive success and how to make it and do better,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
opposite of how we all came up on some like
exactly.
the harder you feel, the tougher you was, whatever that was. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't preaching that a ton.
Right.
And that is reflected in rap music like yours, which
Yeah.
is dope.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker. Because like you said, people hear it and
Right.
hey, I love that and all that.
Because like I said, there's power in music, and
Like a motherfucker.
some people use it to manipulate people to do certain things.
Right.
But I'm
Right.
trying to use it to open up people's minds and open up their brainwave to understand that there's different avenues out there for us to be successful.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
it's bigger than the world. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole universe out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
If we apply our tough guy to some successful tactics,
Exactly.
maybe we are just tough
Yeah.
guys successful.
Dope entrepreneur, businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to push to free everybody's minds from this fucking prison that's not just being in prison. It's a prison of your mind.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to open up that box people have in there and just pop that shit open and
Bro.
let's get it.
Hey
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
hey man.
Motherfucker let a thought ruin their life for 'em, boy.
If there's like a baseline on what you're proving right now, bro, to the world and what people can tune into and learn from, and just get the basics of, is that you can come from the struggle,
Yeah.
come from the bottom, and you can still make some of yourself. But there's also teachers like you
Yeah.
that'll make sure you don't have to go through the same struggles. You know what I'm saying? And you know, God bless the game on that, man. For
God
people
bless
like
the
you,
game.
Each one teach one
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing, right?
Real, bro.
Straight up.
Real, bro.
So-
Because that's what's making a difference in the next generation right there, man. Homies
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? I condone you on that, man. I tip my hat
A
on
lot
that.
of neighborhoods,
And that's another thing,
people ain't
too.
doing that, man. It's dope.
One thing I want to know, because like I see you around all the functions and shit, right? And you with different walks of life, different areas and shit. How important is unity to you?
Very important. It's either, if we don't have unity, we don't have anything, bro. Because
Yeah, hugs better than bullet holes.
exactly like if as a people, if we move together, we can get a lot more done. You know what I'm saying? Like I always looked at it like that. We could always accomplish more together than divided.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if everybody's just divided, then that creates that false sense of competition and all the extra stuff or the just little stumbling blocks along the way. We don't need stumbling blocks. We need opportunities and to open up doors for each other. You know what I'm saying? So if we all work together as one,
Information.
and everybody's on that
Hey,
climb.
but there's also importance in that, man, with the unity. A lot of people see unity as there's no war going on, right? You know, a lot of people get the misconception of, you know, now you're turning people into gardeners. Like, no, we're
No.
still soldiers. So
Yeah.
don't only just be unity in growth, but be unity in war as well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
soldiers,
Just
bro, like-
success in general.
Just like
No,
how
no,
soldiers
because
march
I
the
think-
union. You know what I'm saying?
If I gotta protect success.
Yeah.
It ain't
No,
your
no,
fucking
because
business,
actually,
but
you know,
buckle up.
actually, like a lot of perception of a lot of things going on right now is unity.
Yeah.
And then something goes off here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I know them too. You know what I'm saying? And now the unity's kind of, it's got some cracks in it. Like, nah, hey, homie, unity ain't just in the good times. It's in the bad times as well.
We suffer and celebrate together, bro, no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
Soldiers march in union.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere.
And we
Every-
celebrate
yeah.
and sacrifice together,
Exactly.
man. And that's the biggest thing, man. Unity means through the good and the bad.
Together.
As
yeah,
people in
I'm
general, the world, Craig.
Good, bad,
Yeah.
hey, man, good, bad,
No,
and the ugly.
And I see you like, you know what I mean, you're the epitome of Cardenalismo as well, right? So everybody we deal with, right, we all try to push that Cardenalismo. And sometimes, man, you know, unity, there's also a strain in there too, right?
Yeah.
Where motherfuckers be like, hey man, I don't know, this motherfucker acting weird over
Yeah.
here, right? And it might not be a motherfucker acting weird. It might be he just dealing with personal shit. Like,
Yeah.
man, this motherfucker ain't answering my phone call, man. This motherfucker tripping. You know what I mean? And then you start thinking the worst and shit, right? But I think, you know, it's important to let motherfuckers know, like, hey, man, unity doesn't mean that you up each other's ass every day, man.
Right.
Like, hey, when you see some or you feel some, man, be transparent.
Yeah,
Ask somebody.
transparency.
Conversations will kill wars because all the doubt shit, that's gonna bring all the motherfucking.
If I'm
that-
saying
that-
stuff
being,
like
uh,
that to
being
one of my partners,
diplomatic.
I'm already mad. Man, this
Yeah.
motherfucker ain't answer the phone. You, your buddy introduced me to?
Nah, it's just like being diplomatic in certain situations. It could help a lot, you know. Like I said earlier, instead of like just reacting, just always think about what the whole picture is. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we got to be the glue
Right.
and that
Don't
bring
let
people
your thoughts turn
together.
into
Well,
emotions.
no, because I got that problem sometimes,
Yeah.
right? And you know, the motherfucker that taught me the most to like sit back and think with your head is Fats, right?
Yeah.
Like that fool B.A.D. will fucking like he'll be like, hold on, before we jump to conclusions, let's just kick back,
Use
think
your
about it.
head,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And like, okay,
I ain't
cool.
never even
You know what
seen
I
you
mean?
mad. He must have did this
Nah.
shit before I met you.
It's not. It's not mad. It's like, man, what the fuck? This motherfucker ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, Fats would be the first one. Well, let me pull up on him.
Yeah.
Let's pull up on him. Let's holler at him. Let's. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Instead of having that doubt, like, I don't know if this
Oh,
motherfucker.
because you was like, let me call him. He was like, nah. I'll
No,
pull it up.
no, real shit.
That's what I
But
do.
you know what I mean? And I think a
Y'all
lot of
talking about
people.
me right now?
A lot of people.
I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of people lose sight, right? A lot of people lose sight, and
Motherfucker, but-
a lot of people lose sight of that shit. They, hey, man, like, you know, you got to.
Love ain't lost.
Me, I do.
Trade,
You know what I mean? Like, so I know other people
My
do.
bad,
You
guys. I'm
got to
dipping
speak
out
on it.
sometimes.
You know, whenever an issue arises or whenever you think something foul, speak up on it. A real motherfucker is gonna tell you the truth, and a real motherfucker, like there's you could either get down, you know, one on one, do your shit, or you can just, you know, hey, bro, it ain't even like that, and
Yeah,
accept it.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So, and I see you as one of them diplomatic motherfuckers too, that will actually think before he reacts and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's-
mean?
A lot of times it's not what we think it is. You know what I'm saying? There's always something going on in somebody's life and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's why I always take that approach. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody be going through. I be doing the same thing. Sometimes I be going through shit. You know what I'm saying?
Acting a fool ain't read no more. It's like a chink in your
Yeah, you
armor.
tell me, blood.
Like what you going through that you reacted badly like that. You could have waited a minute,
These
whatever.
motherfuckers looking up jails and hospitals and shit. I was like,
Oh yeah, no,
I was
those
one of them.
motherfuckers.
Hey, I was one of them. I was like, what the
I
hell?
might have done something stupid. You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, this motherfucker was gone for like a week and
I
shit.
remember.
Like, hold on, man, where is this motherfucker?
Yeah, I
We
seen
had
his
all
post. I'm
points
like,
bulletin
wait.
out on Joe Bob.
When someone said I don't know, I
But
just
that's
don't know.
the love we have.
Gangster.
Yeah. We worried about
My
our people. You know what I'm
business.
saying?
Right.
Like, we concerned, bro.
That's the love we have for Joe Bob. That's the love we have for each other, man. And that's part of Cardinalismo, and that's part of the unity, man. And you know, for us to
You mean like
come
partners?
together, huh?
I mean, I'm just
Feel
saying.
me?
No, hey man,
Honest.
hey,
Brothers.
no, but the thing is too, I really wanted to reiterate on all this too, bro. Not only just
Hurry up, I gotta pee. But
I do have these back. No, bro, like not only just the unity and the what we all learn from each other and shit like that, man. The aspect of what you can learn from this shit coming up in this game too, bro.
Yeah.
Like the people following us, man. Take notes, man. Take heed to everything that you learn, man. Honestly, bro, because there's a lot of game in this motherfucking room right now, bro, from all of us, man. And
we barely touching on it.
yeah, we
Right.
barely
Exactly.
touching on it, man. Hey,
We have to
man,
do part
if
two,
you
man.
get this
Oh,
shit,
yeah, for
if
sure.
you
We'll
get
do
this shit
part
for
two.
free,
Sure.
if you get this shit for free on YouTube, man, next one's gonna cost a fee, man.
If you
God
was
bless
lucky
you.
enough tonight
Yeah.
to be tapped in, this ain't when it's gonna be launched. But we about to go live too, so you gonna catch more of this motherfucker in a quick minute.
All right, man. Hey, Blanco,
No
man,
paperwork, baby.
it's been a pleasure, man.
hold it, no
Appreciate
longer.
you.
My bro, any bro, my brother,
We gonna have
go to
you-
me, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have you back, man.
Yeah.
And I
Sure,
appreciate you
sure.
coming, man.
Appreciate
Anything
you,
else
man.
you want to say before we end it?
Just anybody out there in life going through some things, you know what I'm saying? You have to understand everybody goes through struggles in life. Nothing that's easily attained is worth having. For me, if something's hard for you to get, it's worth having, you know what I'm saying? So just keep pushing for it, keep fighting for it, and at the end of the day, even if you don't accomplish it, you're gonna learn some lessons along the way, and that's the road to success.
For real.
You gotta fail before you can reach that pinnacle or that certain aspect in life where you want to be at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't quit.
So never give up, dust yourself off, and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we doing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, RIP to Bam, NOR, shout out
RIP to the homie.
NOR,
Shout out Noah.
shout out La Verdad.
Yep.
Shout
You
out
know
to
what I
everybody
mean?
that tapped in
Shout
and
out
fuck with us, no
to-
paperwork.
Shout out to
Pyrex,
everybody
you feel
out
me?
here,
You know what I'm
Pyrex.
saying? Mothers up to wax. And
Conversation
so
without
many things.
documentation.
You know what I'm saying?
Hood, hey, with turf journalists.
Turf journals, all that, all that shit. But yeah, man,
Reputable source.
appreciate you coming, man, and we're gonna have you back for sure.
We're gonna do a live right now with him, so you gonna
Yeah,
catch
we
this
gonna
live
do a
by
live.
before he come out.
live.
You'll see.
All right, man. Hey, No Paperwork Podcast. It's your boy
Get to
N-Sane.
drink. We about to do a
Joe
live.
Bob left. J King.
I'm a
Blanco, man. Blanco, the motherfucking bully. Go check his
Motherfucking
shit
bully,
out.
you feel me?
It's on Spotify,
Shout out to his
YouTube,
wife,
all that
A-Nir.
shit. From Pyrex. You know how we
Right.
do it, man. Hey, we out of here. Peace out.
Appreciate it. No paperwork. Motherfucker, them September 11th figures. No paperwork. In interrogation. No paperwork.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
They fed him during questioning. They gave him cigarettes.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
The rest y'all got bedrolls with upstairs.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
Been to slide mine under the door starving.
No paperwork.
Hey, you say just tell the truth. You don't want to call it debrief.
No paperwork.
Yo, man, but if you told me, who else you tell?
No paperwork. No paperwork. No paperwork. No paperwork. No paperwork.